Hey everybody, I'm Matthieu from RealSense Inc. And I have a special guest with me today, Natalia from Viam Robotics. Hey Natalia, how are you?
Hey Chris, I'm great. How are you? It's a pleasure to be
I'm
here.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. I love geeking out with robotics friends.
Me too. It's a great space.
Awesome. Well, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, as Chris already mentioned, my name is Natalia Jacobowitz, and I've been with VM for 4 years now. I've been a product manager across a variety of teams, the data and machine learning team, the fleet management team, our mobile team, and now I sit at the intersection of product and engineering and marketing as an applied R&D engineer.
Wow, that must be like dog years. 4 years in a startup life is a lot. You've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of new people join us, and it's been amazing.
Well, how long has VM been in business?
I think VM is officially saying like 5 years now. So
Oh,
I
so
joined
you've
about a
been
year.
there since just about the beginning. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
it's been really fun. I've seen new offices and new robots. It's really cool.
Well, and I follow you guys on LinkedIn and on X, and I mean, you guys are very active. I'm also in your Discord channel, so I know you guys are really active and you've got a
Yeah,
good community.
we love our developer community. It powers a lot of what makes us proud about VM.
Well, tell us, what does VM do? Like product services wise, what do you guys do?
Yes. So VM is a software platform in the hardware and robotics space. So we enable anyone to bring AI to hardware and machines. So that means enabling anyone, companies, individual users to build, deploy, and manage machines. And we're talking small devices, smart machines to robots, robotic systems, industrial automation, and as large as you can think of.
Well, when I remember going through like your user interface, you make AI simple. Like it was all browser based. Like I don't have to like really nerd out on Python code, if I
Oh yeah,
remember correctly.
that's the idea. Taking what is known to be complex and letting anyone train machine learning models of different kinds and deploying those straight to your robot. I've done it myself many times.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, you're bringing robotics to everyone. It's what it feels like. You don't have to be a roboticist, if you will, to build and operate a robot anymore.
Yes, exactly. So we know that robotics has been traditionally a hard space. Whether you're new to robotics or you've been in it, it's often siloed between your software teams, your hardware teams, or you're someone who's just new altogether and never done robotics. And we want to bring that to anyone. Like in this, as you kind of called out, this unified platform that's hardware agnostic that lets anyone get started.
Well, and I know you do AMRs because I ended up buying one of your rovers and I put a RealSense camera on it, and I can't believe the value, $99, like for the value of what you get. This is a sturdy, fast, heavy duty robot. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It spins. We have a bunch of those in our office. We built this thing called Viam. So you either can buy the robot yourself and build it at home and play with it. I'm curious what you've built with it. Or you can drive it around our office just a few doors away from where I'm sitting. And it's incredible. You can train models in our office on the colors on the walls. It's really cool.
That is cool. I've been experimenting with like embodied AI, trying to like stream RealSense like into an LLM and like have it, tell me if you follow a person, like having AI try to like control the robot itself. It's phenomenal. It's a good time to be alive.
It's amazing. Are you using our modules to do that? How are
I've
you?
done both. Yeah, I've done some experiments with your modules. I've also tinkered with some ROS on it too, which is kind of like out of the box weird, but it all works. It's a good robot.
That is the idea. Like you bring what you want to it and VM works. And that's I kind of alluded to this, but we have this modular registry and that is for everyone and also for our developer community. It enables whatever piece of hardware you want, whether it's already supported in the VM platform or not yet, you build a module around it. And then it extends that piece of hardware into the VM system and you treat that piece of hardware like any other piece of hardware. Once you plug it in, it's in VM and you can start collecting data, training data on it and running inference on that machine later on.
Well, that's what got me excited. I saw RealSense as a supported camera on your platform. That's exciting.
Yes, that was one of the important pieces of hardware that we already built a module for, wrapped it in our SDK. And what that means, and you probably saw when you connected up your rover, is that once it's plugged in, you configure your camera width and height. Say if you want color or depth data, and it starts streaming video and images right away. And then if you wanted to, you can capture images on it, and that connects to our data platform. Yeah, it's amazing, and we're already using it for cool projects.
And it didn't look like you needed to do any custom like RealSense code. It looks like your module just handles everything right into the Viam platform.
That's exactly it. So our engineers already handle that abstraction for you. We obviously we with the module that connects to the open source RealSense library that you've provided, and that's how we do it. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Well, I also see people talking about like boats, like with Viam, like that's an interesting connection, robotics and platform and boats. Can you elaborate?
Yes, Viam is in a bunch of different industries, marine being one of them. I'll also mention the other industries that we're excited about and partnering with are sports and entertainment and food and beverage and industrial automation, energy and climate. Marine is just one of them. And one of actually the interesting customers that I can talk about, which is at the intersection of manufacturing and marine, is Viking Yachts. They're known for their yacht manufacturing, and we've built a first pass fiberglass sanding solution for them that we're really, really proud of. It tackles the complex curvatures of the hull of the boat. And if you're not familiar with yacht sanding and fiberglass sanding, it's known to be a pretty complex and also often dangerous space with fiberglass. And Viam is helping to speed that up and make it a lot safer.
That is so cool. And well, you mentioned like other industries, and from what I gathered, like looking at your platform, it looks like it doesn't need to be a robotics implementation. It could be like just people counting like in a space like at retail.
Yes,
right?
that's 100% true. And the idea is we provide that like data platform, whether it's on a camera that's not maybe something that's not actuating or moving. So that's like what you're talking about, that retail space, or for more complex actuating scenarios like a robotic arm. One of actually our demos that we've launched and we're talking a lot about right now is a pouring demo. I'm not sure if you've seen any videos.
I haven't yet seen that one.
Yeah. So the way it works is we have these robots that pour whatever beverage of choice, whether it's wine or sparkling water or cold brew. And the setup is we have two arms on a cart, and installed attached to the base of each arm, or the arm of the arm, is an Intel RealSense. And that Intel RealSense helps us to build out the solution. So the way it works is someone places a cup into a designated free space that we've determined, and the first RealSense finds that cup using 3D detection, the depth detection. Once it knows where that cup is, the arm uses our Viam's kinematics to move the arm to that position, grips the cup, and then the other arm finds a bottle in the space and picks up that bottle and then does the pouring. And then we have another camera that's using color detection to determine the change of pixels so we know when the cup is full of the liquid. And then we serve you your drink. So that's, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is a must-have for parties, especially like nerd and geeky parties. That sounds so fun.
Totally. It's a really fun demo. And I think what's cool about it is like, we're not trying to be a robotics company that's selling this pouring demo. What I love about the demo is that it demonstrates like so many different parts of the Viam platform, right? It has the arms, it has the kinematics, it has really great image detection and depth perception through the cameras. It's unlocked through those cameras. And yeah.
That is cool. I mean, it's like you don't need to spend weeks or months building a project anymore. I mean, with Viam, it looks like you can just kind of plug and play and build cool things like this pretty quick.
You said it better than I can. You plug things in, and with it, what used to take months to set up in robotics can take minutes.
That's awesome. So we talked about AMRs like rovers. We talked about mechanical stationary arms. Any like humanoid? Like I know that's a fast moving space, but they all do seem like they're still like proprietary. I don't know if you guys are looking at the humanoid space too.
Nothing I can comment on at the moment, but humanoids are a cool space. I kind of think of them as like the intersection of those stationary arms and rovers.
Yeah, it's like because combining them all together, and a lot of the humanoids I see don't even have the legs. They're still like on an AMR base, but then they have arms and the eyes with it in the face. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, you could kind of see the pouring demo as a humanoid in some way.
Yeah, get the two arms, yeah, and the eyes.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, anything you can talk about, like what's next? What cool things either you've recently done or that you can talk about what's coming next? We'd love to know.
Yeah. So as I already mentioned, we're really excited about the different industries we're partnering with, whether manufacturing, marine, food and beverage. So within the manufacturing and Viking, we're really excited to announce that we have one of our standing robots on the floor in Viking's New Jersey facility. So that's really exciting. Viam's already being used on the floor to help deploy and automate more. But what is also cool is that kind of the other side of things that we're really excited about is our developer community. We're investing and building out and developing our developer community further to help people build more modules, because the more people that are developing on our platform, the more we enable everyone else to continue using it and to expand the ecosystem further.
That's awesome. I can say hats off for what you guys are doing in the developer space. Developers love Viam. Your Discord's very active, which is awesome. And I love seeing what people build. Like, I think that's the most fun I have is like, it's because it's like your imagination is your only limit. Like, what can you imagine to build? And it looks like Viam handles everything else.
Yes, that's exactly it. I've built some really fun projects with it, and I'm so excited to see what all of our at-home hobbyist developers are going to build and what our larger companies are building. And from robotics to smart machines, the IoT you mentioned, all of it. It's really exciting to see what's next.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Natalia. And I think the audience, if you haven't signed up for a Viam account, you should definitely do so. There's enough stuff on there to get started for free. So have fun.
Viam's motion planning and camera vision allow the arm to adjust its position relative to the bottle and glass to achieve an accurate pour. The depth camera is pointed down at the table where the cups are. Viam uses computer vision techniques to extract circles indicating the cup location on the table. Viam uses the camera's position relative to the arm to locate objects within the arm's frame of reference. It directs the arm to pick up and handle the wine bottle while avoiding collisions. The system plans a safe path, keeping the bottle upright with user-defined constraints to prevent spills. A few lines of code power the whole process.